In this lesson, we are going to learn about volume of right pyramids, prisms, and cones. Prism is a structure which has two parallel and congruent bases, one at the top and one at the bottom. And any cross-section in between parallel bases is also congruent in shape and size to those two bases. Then such a structure will be called a prism. If bases are regular polygons, then prism is called a regular prism. And if both bases, the top one and the bottom one, are vertically aligned, then the prism will be called a right prism. There is interesting relationship between right prism and right pyramid. If both right pyramid and right prism have the same height and the base is of the same shape, then volume of the pyramid is simply 1/3 of the volume of the right prism. Let's solve a couple of questions to practice. First question is, find volume of the right square pyramid with slanting height of 12 inches and length of side of the square as 4 inches. Here for this pyramid, the base is a square. So what would be volume of the pyramid? Volume of pyramid is equal to 1/3 times A times H, where A is area of the base, where A is equal to area of base and H is equal to height. So this means that volume V would be equal to 1/3. What is side? If each side is 4 inches, then area would be equal to, because area is equal to length of side time length of side, means length of side square. If this is a square, then this would be equal to 4 times 4, and this would be equal to 16 square inches. So here we can simply write 16, but H, the height, is not known. We don't know what is the height. We can find out what the height is by drawing this triangle and naming this triangle as A, B, and C. For finding H, let's name this as 1. For finding H, consider triangle ABC, and we apply Pythagoras theorem on it, because this is hypotenuse, this is adjacent, and this is opposite. Therefore, we can write hypotenuse square equal to adjacent square plus opposite square, and hypotenuse, which is a slanting height, is given, and this is given in the question equal to 12. So this will be 12 square. Adjacent, which is distance of the side from the center of the square, that would be equal to 2. So this would be 2 square plus height square let's call this h. So this means h square would be equal to 12 square minus 2 square. So this is equal to 144 minus 4. Answer would be equal to h square. So this is h square is equal to 140 and h would be equal to, taking square root on both sides, 140 square root. So this answer would be equal to, if we take square root of 140, the answer is 11.83. 11.83 inches, because this is length, the height. And now we can substitute this value of h back in equation 1 to find volume of the right pyramid. Substituting value of h in equation 1, what we will get is the volume is equal to 1 by 3 times 16 times h, which is 11.83, and this will give us the answer of 63 cubic centimeters. This is equal to 63 cubic centimeters, because this is volume. Volume will be always in cubic units of length. So this was question 1, and now for question number 2. For question number 2, we are given that find volume of the right rectangular prism with length of sides of base as 3 and 4 inches and height equal to 5 inches. So let's first find out the area of the base. Area of the base, area of base of prism is equal to length times width. This means if A represents the area of the base, then this would be 3 times 4, and this would be equal to 12 square centimeters. Remember, area is always in squared units of length, volume is in cubic units of length, and length is just simply unit of length. Now we have area. We can find volume of the prism. Volume of prism is equal to area times height, where A is area of the base, and if we multiply this by 5, which is height of the prism, this will give us volume of the prism, and this will be equal to 60 cubic centimeters, because this is volume again. If we were to find out volume of the corresponding pyramid, that would be 1/3 of this volume. So volume of corresponding volume of corresponding pyramid is equal to 1/3 of volume of prism, and this is equal to 1 by 3 times What was volume of the prism? That was 60. So this must be equal to 20 cubic centimeter. This is equal to 20 cubic centimeters. That's how easy this is to find volume of the pyramid, right pyramid, if we know the volume of the right prism. So now let's do question number 3. And for question number 3, we are given find volume of the cone with diameter of the base as 12 centimeter and height equal to 15 centimeter. Let's find out area of the base first. So for 3, diameter is given. Diameter is given that this is equal to 12. Diameter of circular base is equal to 12. What was this? Was feet or centimeters? These are centimeters. So there, if we have 12 centimeters as diameter of circular base, then radius R would be equal to 12 by 2 equal to 6 centimeter. That is radius. So if we have radius, then area of the base, area of the base of cone is equal to pi r square. So this would be equal to 3.14 times 6 square. This is equal to 3.14 times 36, and the answer would be equal to 113.06. 113.04. So this is area, therefore it must be square centimeters. Now we can find volume of the right cone. Volume of right cone would be equal to 1 by 3 times area of base time height. So this is equal to 1 by 3 times 113.04 times height is equal to, height is given that 113.04 times 15. This answer is 565.2. 565.2. So this is equal to the volume of the right cone, and this is because this is volume, this must be in cubic centimeter.